Hey guys, welcome to my channel. That is so incredibly weird to say, but I'm so happy to finally film and upload and have you guys subscribe and get to know me. I figured that for the first video it'd be something real simple, like kind of like a get to know me thing. So without further ado, I guess here we go. I guess I'll start off by what my channel name means as I go ahead and put primer on. Enamored Beauty, it took me like forever to come up with a channel name. And by forever, I mean like at least a year. So that's why it took so long for me to actually make a video. But Enamored Beauty comes from a mix of my middle name and the word enamored. And by definition, enamored means to be filled with a feeling of love for. Obviously, it'd be a love for beauty. My middle name is Anne, and I wanted to do my channel name based off of like a metaphor or a pun off my name, or something to do with my name. Originally, I really liked Tailored Beauty or like Tailor-Made Beauty or this or that because my name is Taylor, but those were taken, sadly. So I was actually at work, funny enough, and my coworkers, I've been asked a million times, when are you gonna film a video? When are you gonna film a video? When are you gonna upload? Blah, blah, blah. And the answer's always been, I'm waiting to come up with a channel name because I don't want to film a video and post it and not really have a fitting channel name. I don't want to have to change my channel name mid subscribers kind of thing. So I was like, oh, you know, it's coming, but I never really could figure out a name. So that day I was at work, and sometimes I have like these moments where I just like have an epiphany and it comes to. And that's kind of what happened. I was kind of like, oh, you know, I guess my middle name's Anne, and then the word enamored popped up in my head. And I was like, oh my God, I don't actually know the definition of enamored. So I looked it up and I was like, that would be so fitting. Sure enough, it was not taken, and here we are. So yeah, that's how I came up with my channel name. Kind of long-winded, but you know, we're here. So let's see, what else is there? I have one son. I have two deaf parents. They are both hearing impaired. My mom was born hearing and my dad was not. My mom was, the only reason why she's born deaf is because did I say my mom was born hearing? I meant my dad, vice versa, switch around. The only reason why my mom was born deaf was because my grandmother had German measles in her pregnancy, and it's not focusing. Okay, cool. My grandma had German measles in her pregnancy, which caused her child to become deaf instead of, whenever you have German measles, you can, like, three things could happen, or a number of things, I should say. Deafness, blindness, and I think death. So I think that's all I know of, but I think that's the only three things that can happen when the mother carrying has German measles in her pregnancy. My mother unfortunately lost her hearing, but you know, she has a hearing aid. She went to like vocational school and stuff for deaf people specifically, and now she can speak and she hears a little bit, but like 20%. My dad was born hearing, and as far as I know, I've asked my grandmother why he became deaf and at what age. She told me at 18 months old he lost his hearing. She said that he used to run really high fevers as a child, to the point where they always had to monitor his fevers, and they had a doctor on call that would go in and give my dad shots for his fevers to kind of help them calm down and help him get through the night, because they were so incredibly bad. Like, I'm talking like in the hundreds bad, and that's the only way that they could control his fevers. And one night, I guess they missed a dosage or something. It wasn't like an everyday thing, I don't think. It was just, as far as I know, on occasion when he needed it so many times a week. Like, it was that bad. And it's been since birth. My grandma said that it was kind of like that. But yeah, so she said one morning she woke up and went into his room and called him by his name, and he didn't respond. And he always would respond to her. Like, every morning he'd be so excited when he would see his mom, like normal babies are, and he just didn't respond. And she knew that something was wrong, so she took him to the doctor, and they found out that he had lost his hearing overnight. So that's how my dad became deaf. He also went to a vocational school. My parents did meet in school, but I don't quite know where, because they went to 2 separate schools. My dad went to school in Chinchuba, which is kind of near New Orleans, and my mom went to school in Baton Rouge at the Louisiana School for the Deaf, which is now the building that was her former high school is now a corrections facility or a prison, something like that. So yeah, my parents are deaf. My dad was actually the first deaf person to ever go to his local high school, so they wrote a newspaper about him. Fun fact. I have one sibling. He is 16 years old. I'm sorry, Cody. I forget how old you are. But yeah, my brother is 16 years old, and he's about as much as you expect a younger brother to be. He's that kind of annoying brother, but I do love him. What else? I'm sorry, I have a list of things that I wanted to cover before I jump into the questions about myself. I've been doing makeup for about 3 years now, I think, or almost 3 years. I started doing makeup when my son was about 3 months old. He's almost 3. He'll be 3 in March. So he was about 3 months old when I started. Actually, I had always really liked makeup, but never to the point where I would do makeup on a regular basis. Like, it was just kind of like something to do when I was going out kind of thing. And it was always, I never really dipped into like the high-end makeup. There was a phase that I went through where I only used MAC pressed powder and their eyeliner in the shade Eggplant. And what else did I use that was kind of like high-end? The Naked palette, the Naked 2 palette. Those are the only things that I had that were high-end, and I never really had any interest in doing makeup like as a job or just in general kind of thing. But when my son was 3 months old, I had really bad depression, and whenever I've always had depression, it runs in my family. I struggle with it every single day. But the only thing that would the only kind of thing that would help me get through my depression was just to keep busy, and makeup kept me busy. I started like going down the rabbit hole of makeup when I bought my first Jeffree Star product. Yes, Jeffree Star Cosmetics is what made me addicted to makeup. My first product I ever bought by him was his velour liquid lipstick in the shade Posh Spice, and I was so excited to have that shade. Oh my god, just to have a lipstick. I had been eyeing that lipstick forever, like the collection in general. Excited. So when I got it in the mail, I was like, oh my god, I love this shade. I want to do some makeup that would let me wear this shade, like something that matches, you know? And I couldn't stop. It was just kind of like a constant thing. I started buying more and more makeup, trying out new things, testing out products, and like just learning, because I did not know anything about makeup. I I knew the basics, but I was one of those girls that I went through that scene phase and literally would put eyeliner all the way around my eye and call it a day. I had panda eyes all day, every day. Like, it was bad. I didn't know how to blend eyeshadow very well. If I did like a smoky eye, it would be super, super unblended and so patchy. It was just, I was bad at makeup. I was really bad at makeup. And I practice. Honestly, practice makes perfect when it comes to makeup. You really need to practice if makeup is something that you're interested in. Some people have a natural gift for it and just like off the bat they're great, but most people need the practice. So I started just playing with it in my bathroom, like on my free time out of school. Just I'd come home and play with makeup, and it kind of grew from there. I have so much makeup now, I don't even know what to do with myself. Like, it's to the point where a lot of people in my family are concerned of my spending habits because it's that bad. I did go to school though. I went to school for medical assisting. When I got pregnant, my family was very adamant on me getting a job and being successful in that job, like a regular job, not like go follow your passion, follow your dreams. No, it was like you need a job, a career. So I went to college and I didn't hate it, but it wasn't for me. I was really good at college. I was always on Dean's List, straight A's. College was easy for me, but the problem lied with the career choice that I had made, because I knew where my passion was, because like I said, I didn't get into makeup till after my son was born, so at the time I was pregnant, but I knew that I've always been a creative person, so I never wanted to settle for a regular job. But before I did makeup, I wanted to be a cosmetologist. That was what I wanted. Cosmetology was something that I thought would be so fun and so me. My grandmother is a cosmetologist, and 2 or 3 of my aunts are cosmetologists. And I always thought that I would basically follow in their footsteps, because that was something that interested me. I thought it was so fun to just play with hair and make people feel good about themselves. That was my main thing, is that I wanted people to feel great about themselves, and I thought cosmetology would allow me to do that. So, but I went to school for medical assisting, and do I regret it? Not fully. I regret spending the money and having to pay it back. That I regret, but I don't really regret the learning experience that I had, because it taught me what I wanted. Because from day one, I definitely, like, the professors would ask, you know, why do you want to be a medical assistant, blah blah blah. And as I grew with the course, you know, like I said, straight A's. I never had any problems with the course or anything, but I could tell, and my professors could tell, that my heart was not in it fully. And I remember right before I left for maternity leave, one of my favorite professors, like, she was so sweet, so sweet. I absolutely adored her. She was the best. And I remember her saying, and it kind of stuck with me and made me not go back to school. She told me, she said, if you are not 100% committed to this career, take your maternity leave and consider what you actually want. But if you're not 100% committed to this career choice, I don't want to see you back in my class. And she's like, I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean that as I want you to follow your dreams. And that really stuck with me. And I thought about it. I left 2 months before I had my son, because I went to like an 18-month program where you can get like a certification. And so the classes that they were offering when I needed them weren't available to me at the time, like at that month. And I didn't want to risk, because I was being induced. I didn't want to risk anything happening too close to my due date, because they expected that I was huge, and they were like, oh, you know, your water's gonna break, blah blah blah. But every month you take a final, and I didn't want to have to study for a final the week of the day that I was supposed to give birth. So I left early, and I had a lot of time to think about it. I was a single mom. My child's father left me when we found out that I was pregnant, and we've been together for like 3 years, and he left. So there was that. So I had a lot of downtime. I had a lot of alone time to process everything, and I knew that my heart was not in medical assisting. It was fun. It was a learning experience. I really loved the phlebotomy of it. Like, I loved drawing blood. That was really fun for me. But other than that, I couldn't see myself doing that career forever and enjoying it. So I never went back, and thus my love for makeup grew. Okay, so now I'm just gonna look at some questions that are online so you guys can learn a little bit of random stuff about me. I have 2, 3 tattoos and 1 on the way. So the next time you see a video, I should have a whole nother tattoo on this side. But yeah, I have 3 tattoos. I don't technically consider the foot tattoo that I have a tattoo, because it was done at a friend's house a long time ago. It's embarrassing. I don't like it. So I don't technically consider it a tattoo. It's not quite professional, so, but it is a tattoo nonetheless. I have my forearm piece, which you can't really see. I have my forearm piece. It's the sign language symbol for I love you. Obviously, due in fact that my parents are deaf. I wanted it that big and in that placement because I wanted to raise awareness of the deaf community. Excuse me. I wanted people to ask me why I had that, like what it meant. I wanted something original to me, so I decided, oh, a skeleton hand would be dope because nobody has that, and I never saw it done. It's definitely my style. I'm somewhere in between like goth and not. Like just a regular human. I have like 2 sides of me. But yeah, it's very much me. It's pretty, it's different. I like it. It also coincides with my other tattoo, which is on my bicep, and it's a haiku that I wrote in 8th grade. And it reads, love is like a rose, life on every petal, death on every thorn. And that is my haiku. And all of my tattoos currently. I have 2 dogs. We have a Basset Beagle mix named Lucy, and we have a Great Dane named Stella, and they're both very annoying. I'm a cat person, so having a dog is a change of pace. And it's a learning curve for me because I don't like dogs. I think they're cute and adorable, but like, they're so annoying. I'm sorry, that's horrible. I love animals, but like sometimes I'm just like, why, you know? I can't be the only one that feels that way though. Like, seriously, I can't. Let's see. What's my biggest pet peeve? I think my biggest pet peeve is when people don't be honest with, like, they're not honest with me. They're just like skirt around a topic because they don't want to hurt my feelings. And I think people that don't fold clothes back after they pick them up. Let's see what else. Have you ever written a song? I did. the song was quite embarrassing. I was young, and it was about a teacher at my old middle school that was overweight and mean, and the song was making fun of her. And me and my cousin and her best friend wrote it, and we are horrible people, so there's that. Let's see. My biggest fear. I am terrified of roaches. Oh my god, I hate roaches so much. They freak me out. I had a panic attack the other day. Kid you not. Kid you not. My boyfriend was trying to go to bed, and I was like, I'm gonna go take a bath. And I walked in the bathroom, turned the water on, and then I saw a roach. Girl. I walked out the bathroom and was like, please come kill this roach. It's crawling. I see it. It's in my way. I need to go in the bathtub. The water's running. I'm very tempted to just leave the water running all night if you're not going to come kill this thing. And my boyfriend was like, I'm not getting up. You need to learn how to defend yourself. Blah, blah, blah. I had a full-blown panic attack in the bathroom after that. And eventually I lost the roach and took a bath crying because I was afraid that it would just crawl in the tub. So there's that. I don't like roaches. I don't like clowns, but I'm starting to like not care anymore. Like that fear is like kind of going away. I watched the new It. The whole reason why I didn't like clowns was It when I was a kid. I'm sure, like most people, that was their reason. But I was very afraid of clowns for the longest time, and like stupidly so. But I watched the new It, and I found it really funny, to be honest. And I also watched American Horror Story Coven, which has a ton of clowns in it all the time. So I'm pretty chill with clowns now. Like I still don't like them, but it's not as bad anymore. Not nearly. Let's see. Are you superstitious? Yes. Not so much so, but certain like little things like breaking a mirror give you bad luck. I'm totally like, that's a thing to me. That's a thing. And I don't want to break a mirror ever. Ever. I get so scared of breaking one. If you hear noise in the background, we have an iguana cage. And it's normally here, but I kind of pushed it over so it wouldn't autofocus on the iguana. But our iguana is moving, so if you hear him, I'm sorry. Let's see, what else is there? Did you have a baby blanket is one of the questions. Yeah, but I had a pillow that I was obsessed with since till I was like 7, which is kind of long, but I called him Pilly. His name was Pilly. And the only reason why I stopped holding Pilly so much was that my parents took him away from me, and I thought that, I don't know, it disappeared. And I found it again later in my adult life, but like, you know, I was over it. But like, I used to suck on this pillow. Like, it was weird. I was weird. I was a weird kid. Have you ever sleptwalked? Or does it say sleptwalked? No, it says sleepwalked. No. Maybe. My boyfriend tells me stories. Apparently I say weird shit in my sleep. I'll tell you a couple of them. There was one time where he went into the bathroom, and this door behind me is our closet door, but it also connects in there to our bathroom. My biggest fear. I am terrified of roaches. Oh my god, I hate roaches so much. They freak me out. I had a panic attack the other day. Kid you not. Kid you not. My boyfriend was trying to go to bed, and I was like, I'm gonna go take a bath. And I walked in the bathroom, turned the water on, and then I saw a roach. Girl. Have you ever sleptwalked? Or does it say sleptwalked? No, it says sleepwalked. No. Maybe. My boyfriend tells me stories. Apparently I say weird shit in my sleep. I'll tell you a couple of them. There was one time where he went into the bathroom, and this door behind me is our closet door, but it also connects in there to our bathroom, which is on the side of me. And he could hear something in the closet, like scurrying around, and realized it was me. I had woken up and walked into the closet trying to get to the bathroom. Needless to say, he came running out, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I gotta pee." And he was like, "Taylor, that's the closet. You're not gonna pee in the closet. Come back to bed." I don't remember it. I don't remember getting up and doing that, but it happened. There was also one time, I freak him out apparently when I sleep because I say a lot of weird stuff in my sleep. There was one time I was having a dream of this little boy, and in my dream he was being all cute and like little child, you know. He's being all adorable like kids are, you know. And I waved to him in my dream, and apparently I didn't just wave to him in my dream, because I waved to him in real life too. And my boyfriend was like, "Taylor, what are you doing? Why are you waving?" And I remember telling him this, like how he woke me up, and I was like, "Oh, I'm waving to the little boy." Because like when you wake me up out of a dead sleep, I don't know where I am, what year it is, who I'm with. Like normally I'm like, what? Like, what is life? So I was very confused about where I was, or that I had a dream. And I was like, "Oh, I'm waving to the little boy. You don't see him?" And he's like, "What little boy? Where?" I was like, "In the window." And he's like, Go back to sleep. You're scaring me." But we don't have a window in the bedroom anymore. We renovated our house and we added a room for my son when I moved in, and we added a game room for my boyfriend. And our bedroom used to have 2 windows on either side of the entertainment center. But now that we have a game room, we turned one of the windows into a door, and the other one is closed off because, you know, we had a wall. We had to put a wall up. So now it's like a makeshift bookshelf, or going to be a makeshift bookshelf. So yeah, we don't have any windows in here. So, but I think if we would have, it would have been extra creepier. Yeah, so there's that. I've also I think I've laughed in my sleep a couple times over here. I've had weird dreams here, like bizarre dreams. I don't know what it is or what, but yeah. I'm starting to look like Uncle Fester. I want you guys to know that I love a smoky eye. Like, girl, sometimes I look like I got punched in the face, but I like a smoky eye. I feel like this video is like super serious, and I'm not normally this serious all the time. I just trying to get you guys to know me first before we have some fun, you know. Alright, let's move on to the rest of the face now that we're done with the eyes. If you could be any age, what age would it be? I don't know. I think maybe like 25, and then that's it. But then I also would want to be out of my 20s and be in my 30s and stuff. I just want to skip to the part where I'm married. Can we all just, no, nobody feels that way. I don't know. I would like to see myself married and maybe with more children. I don't know. I want a little girl, and then I think I'm done. But I have no intentions of getting pregnant anytime soon. That is a no-go. So it's a no-go. Oh yeah, I should probably say I'm from Louisiana before anyone asks me what accent I have. I'm from Louisiana. Small towns where I'm from. I hate that town, so I moved. The town's just not for me. I moved to this town my junior year of high school and met some fabulous people. I loved it here. God, it's so much nicer here. And I still am friends with people from my junior year of high school, because my senior year, for reasons I'm not going to discuss, I had to move back to my other high school that I hated. And I still was friends with people from my junior year, and still to this day we are friends. I actually went on my senior trip with people from here. So my favorite season is fall. It is fall followed by winter. I hate summer with a burning passion. Summer is so disgusting. I think the clothes are ugly. I don't like my legs, so like I avoid shorts. But in the summer in Louisiana, it is so hot. So incredibly hot. Like you literally, it's like you're dying. It's like a wet, hot heat. Just thinking about it makes me sad. It's that gross. Like, it's just, I've been to Tennessee in the summer and that was beautiful. I would go back to Tennessee in a heartbeat. Oh my God, I love Tennessee. Like the weather there is like a dry heat. So when it's hot, but it's not like, I'm dying. Cause like in the South, at least in Louisiana, it's so, like the air is wet. So imagine a wet heat. It's like walking out into a sauna all day, every day. It's disgusting. It's real gross. You get real sweaty real fast. Nothing stays on your face. It's just, it's gross. I don't like it. Yeah, so spring's okay. Spring's not that bad, but like fall, winter, it's my favorite time of the year. What is your zodiac sign? I'm a Sagittarius through and through. Definitely the definition of a Sagittarius. I'm real big into zodiac signs. I love them. They're cool. I'm about it. They're fun. Have you ever had surgery? Yes, I have had surgery on my teeth and my jaw. Well, not necessarily my jaw. I had a tooth in my gums down here that would like stick out, but it wasn't quite like breached, so still under the gums. But I had surgery on that. They had to put an implant because I had like a big space, you know. When I had my son, I had a C-section, so I had surgery on that. And then after I had my son, I think he was like 5 months old or something like that, I had hyperthyroidism and a huge nodule in my left thyroid. So I have a, you can see this scar. I'm not gonna show you my C-section scar, but I have my left thyroid removed, so that's what that scar is from. So yeah, I've had surgeries. The healing time wasn't that bad, but my C-section was horrible. Like, wow, it was bad. Wow. Let me know what kind of videos you guys are interested in seeing, and what you're most looking forward to from this channel, because I have a lot of ideas. I actually have like 3 videos planned, so that's exciting. I'm so happy because I feel like I'm doing something with myself. I'm real lazy, like I said, so like the fact that I have 3 videos planned is like fabulous. Also, I'm quite sorry if this video was like boring. I'm trying, you guys. I'm really trying. This camera is not focusing anymore. Thank you. Get it together, please. Thank you. So yeah, what are your guys' biggest fears, or like what are your answers to some of these questions that I've answered? I can't talk and do my brows at the same time, so please excuse me while I do this brow. I think those are good enough brows. Realize you probably can't see what I'm doing when I like lean into my mirror on the side of me. Oops. This little shit. Alright, and now for some liner, and then we're done. You guys, I'm struggling today. I should also point out that I don't always wear false lashes. That's not a thing for me. On occasion I'll put some on, but normally I don't. I also don't really put liner on the top lash line. I'm just picking away some of the mascara. Once the mascara dries, you can take a spoolie and just wipe it away. Alright, now I'm going to spray some setting spray, and that is it, you guys. We are done. I feel like that took quite a long time, and I'm sorry this video is gonna be so long, but I feel like now that you guys know who I am, we can move on with our lives. Yay! That kind of helps answer some of the questions that you kind of had. Oh, I forgot lipstick. We should probably put lipstick on. I'm not trying to live this rough. I'm gonna be using the Fenty liquid lipstick in the shade Unveil. This is gorgeous, by the way. Oh my god, I love this. I'm really biased because I love Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks, but this one, oh. I'm gonna let that dry, and I'm gonna go ahead and put a new Jeffree Star Cosmetics product that I got in the mail today. I'm so excited about. So I'm gonna be using the shade Beam Me Up from his new Alien collection. Oh my god. I've only swatched this on my hand, so we're gonna see how it looks. But like, can we take a moment to look at this beautiful color? It's a duochrome. It's like a pinky gold. Oh my my god, I love it. It's so pretty. It looks more pink on camera, like up in this light you can see the pink, but in person, like when you're looking at it not in a light, it looks just gold, but it's so pretty. I could swear it smells like chocolate, but maybe I'm crazy because I don't think they have a scent. So pretty. I'm done. This is so pretty together. Oh my god. I feel like I need more. Like I just want to keep like... It's so pretty. This is supposed to be like a lip topper. But man, this is gorgeous. Look at this. Alright. And now. So that is the end of this video. I'm so sorry that this was so long-winded and kind of boring, to be honest, but I hope you guys enjoy it, and I really hope you guys stick around to my channel and continue to give me feedback and let me know in the comment section down below what you guys want to see. I'm going to be doing tutorials and hauls and all kinds of stuff, challenges and whatnot, but I felt like this was a good first video for you guys to kind of see and get to know me and just that kind of thing. I know it's quite boring, but it gets all that out the way. So thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. I would greatly appreciate that. So yeah, also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll be posting whenever I upload on those sites. You can also follow me on Snapchat. I will post all of my links down below in the description box so you guys can keep up to date on everything that I am doing and when I upload to this channel. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.